Hello and welcome. For those of you that do not know, I'm Sean, and on today's program we will be reviewing the TC Electronic Flashback Delay and Looper. So let's check it out. So here we are. Here is the Flashback Delay. It's laid out quite well. You have a lot of options for such a small little pedal. You have your delay, which changes the delay time when you sweep this. Your feedback, so how many delays that you're going to be getting. You have your effects level, so how much or how little you want. And of course, these are all of your different types and styles. So we have the 2290, the analog, the tape, the lo-fi. This is a dynamic, mod, Pong. So if you're going to be using it in stereo, works out quite well. Your slap for that real 50s kind of vibe. This is going to be your reverse mode, your loop, and of course the tone print. So tone print is a great feature. You can go on to the TC site, you can find some of your favorite artists and download their parameters right into this pedal. So let's plug it in and let's have a go. In this demo I'll be playing a Gibson ES339 with classic 57s, a PB Studio Pro 110, and it's coming through an Apex 420 microphone. Just so you know, as far as tonality goes, that's how I'm getting what I'm getting. So let's get down and dirty with this guy. So we're going to start off right away here just by showing you a clean sound through the amp. Now as you can see, everything right now is set to 12 o'clock, but let's play around with this, find a setting that I prefer here. Alright, it's a good delay time. So we'll play through the 2290 first, so you can see how that kind of sounds out to you. Change the feedback, make it go for days. Let's not overdo it. Alright, so we'll go to the analog setting now. You can see how it's a bit warmer sounding. And then if you go on to tape here, tape is a bit shimmery, like just as the classic tapes were. It's a really nice texture on that one. The lo-fi is one of my favorite modes. I prefer using this pedal as a pedal that I would use for atmosphere in soloing, and I like to put my pedals before my effects loop. So this has a nice trail on it that makes it very subtle, especially when you roll down the effects level. So you can see how it's pushed back in comparison to the rest of them. Dynamic ducks, so it just trails after you play. Got your mod. It's a really cool 80s feel if you like The Cure, and I do. And then you get the ping pong, but you really can't tell because I'm only doing this mono for you right now. And the slap back. We're in the bathroom. Alright, and here's a nice reverse. Let's turn it up so you can hear it. Now, I'm not too particularly good at this one just yet, but this is the loop. So you can click it in, play your line, click out, it'll play it back for you. If you want to add more, click in. Double click, and then you're done. Now, the one thing about this that you'll find out is that your volumes change as soon as you hit the loop. This affects the overall volume because the loop is at 100% wet. So what that means is when you go through these, and I'll just go here. There's definite volume drop happening, and that's the reason why. So if you're going to be using this specifically as a looper, you want to give it a bit more gain. Otherwise, you'll know that when you're running it through the rest of your chain, how I found out anyways, is what's going to happen is you're going to notice that the volume is going to duck down. And you don't want that. You want a consistent signal all the way through. So we'll go down to 2290 here. And we'll change the note values. Now, one of my favorite features on this one here, as far as tonality goes, is I like doing this. Oh, you know what? That's not the time that I actually wanted. Actually, I kind of wanted it a bit different. Well, you know what? The beautiful thing about this pedal is if you press down the button and you hold this down with your foot, obviously, and you flick away. That's essentially your tap. So it's audio tap, which is amazing, especially if you're playing along and you're trying to get the timing down. The one thing that I really like about it is it's really quick and easy, but the one thing I don't like is as soon as you press this down, it kills your signal. But anyways, nonetheless. So there you have it. In closing, this is definitely a great pedal to have. Probably one of my favorites on my board. It allows me to do so much, and you really didn't have to break the bank to get this. You have a lot of tone options. I know I only went through the clean options with you, but that's the best way to find out how it works. So here you go. If you don't have one, pick one up. If you're curious, go down to your local music store and check it out. Flashback Delay.